We've all had those experiences in life where we're facing a decision. Do I quit? Do I quit while I'm ahead? Do I just face the reality? Or do I never give up? Do I keep soldiering on? Do I keep going? And sometimes we can find ourselves in a dilemma, in a stressful situation, not knowing what decision we can make. What I've found when I've been working with my clients that come to me either with stress management or time management, but the common problem of, I've had this goal and I'm just not achieving it, or I'm really unhappy at work, is I spend time with people getting very clear on what it is that they value most in life, what it is that's important to them. And sometimes we're not facing up to it. Sometimes we're not 100% honest and clear with ourselves. There's always a shadow side of ourselves that we didn't know really existed there. We didn't know that it was important to us, but actually it was. And there's always a good time. It's always useful to actually evaluate, well, what is my purpose in life now? Why am I here? Where do I see myself going? And how am I going to get there? And it does change. It does change as our life changes. And we may make a decision to quit. We may say, this no longer serves me. This no longer aligns with what I value in life. This no longer fulfills me and rewards me. So it's not uncommon when I'm working with people that they get a real crystal clear clarification on that about what that it is that they value in life, and they may quit their job, quit their business, quit friendships, throw out clothes, a whole range of things, not because I'm getting them to give up, but because they recognize that this does not align with who they are anymore. I know for me that there was a time in my life where I'd been working in the film industry for over 20 years. Now, I started when I was 14, and I studied in the performance management in a specialist school that specialised in performance management. And they were grooming us to go to follow on in that career. So whether it be NIDA, WAPA or VCA, all acronyms for these performance arts institutions where great actors have come from. And one of the big messages that I got that was instilled with me in that was to never quit, that you keep going, that you go for no, you keep going all the no's, another no, another no, another no. Because when you're auditioning, you're constantly going to get no's. And there are times in life when you do need to not quit. So keep going for another no, another no, another no. And so I just had that belief system around everything that I did. If I wanted it hard enough, I would keep going until it was a yes. And I did. I got auditions and I got great opportunities. And when I applied for the film school, and I was surprised when I didn't get in, because I was determined to always get in. And I kept applying until I got into the film school. Now, this particular film school at the time, there was probably only 2 places in Australia where you could study for a successful career in the film industry. And thousands of people would apply. They would get up to 1,500 applications each year and only accept about 12 to 15 people into the course each year. So when I graduated, the dean of the school said that I was the first woman that had applied more than once, because most women quit. I'm sure it's changed since then, but a lot of women didn't believe that they didn't have the fight in them to keep pursuing it. And I was the first woman who did, which really, really shocked me. So sometimes you will want to persist and keep going. There are those times where you don't want to let those blows hit you. Sometimes you do make the choice that something doesn't serve you. But we will get those blows, and don't quit too soon. I can remember when I was first starting my business, there was an exclusive networking group that I wanted to participate in, and you had to make sure that there could only be one person represented from each industry. And I was starting out in the personal time management coaching space, and there was a woman who was a performance coach working in the corporate sector, and I believed that we weren't a conflict, we had a different market. And I applied to participate in this networking group, a group of highly professional people. And I'll never forget the rejection and the words that she used. Now, bearing in mind, this was a woman about empowering other people, particularly about empowering other women. And her words to me were, "We're just not going to let you in. We don't think you're good enough yet." And it really hit me because I believed I was of a professional standard. I believed I was good enough. And this group was about growing and building your business. I felt so disempowered and I started to disbelieve in myself. But what I did at that time was recognize that I didn't want to be that person. I never wanted to deflate anybody. My goal and my vision, my purpose in life is to empower people, is to give people a sense of control over their life and feel strong and motivated and inspired to do what it is that aligns with who they truly are, and rocket fueled in that direction, propelled with absolute clarity. I never wanted to be that person. And there was no way I would ever, in a hope, endorse her, promote her, recommend her, or refer anyone to her because of the way that she spoke to me. So she potentially lost a whole avenue of business through me because of the way that she treated me. What I did learn is how important it is to be able to identify what your skills are and hold on to those. Each of us has a unique set of skills that makes us special and unique, and it's your power and it's your strength. So a CEO once taught me that it's a box of hope, because you will get naysayers, you will get criticism, and you will get blows. And that was my first time. And so have your reservoir of powerful affirmation of what makes you unique, and don't lose sight of that and hang on to that. Hope you found that useful. Please comment below if you've got any other suggestions or ideas of what you do to help you decide whether to quit or not quit and how you keep going. I look forward to hearing your comments below.